Tetsuto Yamada was born on July 16, 1992, in Ibaraki Prefecture, Japan, into a family with a strong appreciation for sports. His interest in baseball began at a young age, and by the time he was in elementary school, Yamada was already showing signs of becoming a standout player. His natural athleticism, combined with a keen understanding of the game, made him a sought-after talent in his community. Growing up, Yamada honed his skills on the baseball field, joining local youth teams and quickly rising to the top. His ability to hit with power, combined with a solid understanding of how to read pitchers, made him stand out among his peers. As he advanced through his youth career, his prowess on the field began to catch the attention of scouts and coaches, setting the stage for his future in professional baseball. Tetsuto Yamada attended Koshin High School, one of Japan's most prestigious baseball schools. Known for its competitive teams and producing some of the country's top talents. At Koshin, he quickly became one of the best players on the team, showcasing his remarkable ability to hit for power and his strong defensive skills. As a high school player, Yamada was already being compared to some of Japan's finest up-and-coming baseball stars, and it wasn't long before his talents were being recognized on the national stage. In 2010, after a successful high school career, Yamada entered the 2011 NPB draft, where he was selected by the Tokyo Yakult Swallows in the first round. This marked the beginning of a long and successful professional career for Yamada, who was eager to prove himself in Japan's top baseball league. Early professional career. Tetsuto Yamada made his NPB debut in 2012, starting his professional career with the Tokyo Yakult Swallows. Despite being a rookie, Yamada quickly made an impression with his impressive combination of power, speed, and defensive versatility. His early years were focused on adjusting to the professional level, but even as a newcomer, it was clear that he possessed a rare talent. As a young player, Yamada was known for his work ethic and his desire to improve every aspect of his game. He began his career as a second baseman, but his ability to play multiple positions in the infield gave his coaches flexibility in how to utilize him. His speed and base-running acumen were immediately apparent, and he quickly earned the reputation of a dynamic and well-rounded player. Yamada's first few seasons were marked by rapid improvement. His bat began to catch up to his natural athleticism, and he soon became a fixture in the Swallows lineup. By 2014, just 3 years into his professional career, he had already developed into one of the league's top young talents. That year, Yamada's performance at the plate and on the base paths helped him earn his first NPB All-Star selection, signaling the start of what would be an outstanding career. Career peak. Establishing himself as a star. The mid-2010s marked the peak of Tetsuto Yamada's career, as he solidified his place as one of the top players in NPB. His combination of batting prowess, speed, and defensive ability made him a standout player in Japan's professional baseball scene. His skill set allowed him to excel in a variety of areas, including hitting for power, drawing walks, and stealing bases, making him a dynamic offensive weapon. In 2015, Yamada reached new heights, earning the NPB Most Valuable Player (MVP) award. That year, he finished with 38 home runs, 100 RBIs, and 34 stolen bases, making him the first player in NPB history to reach 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases in the same season. This remarkable accomplishment, known as the 30-30 Club, showcased Yamada's all-around talent and his ability to contribute in nearly every facet of the game. His offensive performance, combined with his stellar defense, helped propel the Swallows to greater success, and he quickly became one of the most marketable stars in the league. Yamada's accomplishments in 2015 were not limited to individual awards. That year, he played a crucial role in leading the Tokyo Yakult Swallows to victory in the Central League and ultimately to the Japan Series. His leadership on the field, combined with his exceptional all-around play, helped the Swallows claim their first Japan Series title in over a decade. Yamada's performance throughout the year made him the clear face of the franchise and a fan favorite both in Tokyo and across Japan. Throughout the remainder of the decade, Yamada continued to perform at an elite level, earning several more All-Star selections and winning numerous Gold Glove awards for his defensive prowess. He maintained his status as one of the most dynamic and complete players in NPB, with his consistent performance on both sides of the ball setting him apart from other stars in the league. In 2017, Yamada again demonstrated his all-around ability, finishing the season with 34 home runs, 90 RBIs, and 30 stolen bases, becoming the first player in NPB history to achieve consecutive 30-30 seasons. His offensive production, combined with his leadership, continued to make him the centerpiece of the Swallows lineup. His impressive consistency over multiple seasons solidified his reputation as one of the premier players in Japan. Main achievements and accolades. Tetsuto Yamada's career has been defined by several key achievements that underscore his place among Japan's elite players. His combination of offensive power, speed, and defense has made him a standout player in NPB, and his accomplishments include multiple MVP awards. Yamada's 2015 MVP award was a highlight of his career. But he also garnered recognition in other years. His ability to consistently perform at a high level and to lead his team to success made him one of the most valuable players in the league throughout his career. 30-30 Club, Yamada became the first player in NPB history to reach 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases in the same season. His achievements in this area have set a new standard for all-around play in Japan's professional baseball league. Gold Glove Awards. Yamada's defensive prowess was a constant throughout his career. His ability to turn double plays, make accurate throws, and provide steady leadership in the field earned him numerous Gold Glove Awards. All-Star selections. Yamada's consistent excellence at the plate and in the field earned him several All-Star selections, making him one of the most recognizable stars in NPB. His fan appeal continued to grow as he became one of the faces of the league. Japan Series Championship. As part of the Tokyo Yakult Swallows, Yamada played an integral role in the team's victory in the 2015 Japan Series. His offensive production and leadership were key factors in the Swallows' success, cementing his status as a championship-caliber player. International recognition. Yamada also represented Japan on the international stage, including as a member of the Japanese national baseball team in the WBSC Premier 12 and the World Baseball Classic, WBC. His performances in these tournaments helped showcase his talents on a global scale, further solidifying his reputation as one of the best players of his generation. Final years. Transition and legacy. As Tetsuto Yamada entered the 2020s, he continued to be one of the premier players in NPB, but age and the wear and tear of a long career began to affect his performance. Despite this, Yamada remained a central figure for the Tokyo Yakult Swallows, still capable of providing key contributions at the plate and in the field. His leadership remained unquestioned, and he continued to mentor younger players as part of his legacy with the team. In 2020, after more than a decade of excellence, Yamada began to transition into a role that focused more on guiding the future of the Swallows, helping shape the next generation of talent. While his offensive production began to decline slightly, he continued to be a reliable presence in the lineup, contributing when needed. As of 2023, Yamada had announced that he would be transitioning into a more advisory and mentorship role with the Tokyo Yakult Swallows, focusing on his impact both on and off the field. He left a profound legacy as one of the greatest players in the history of NPB, particularly as a rare player who combined power, speed, and elite defense.